Hey, Judge and Sean, let's watch the latest Nintendo Direct. What's first? Overwatch game. Maybe we got spoiled, but oh well. Of October. Okay.
Hello everyone. I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Shinya Takahashi. And that was, of course, the latest trailer for Overwatch by Blizzard Entertainment. The game is scheduled for release on Nintendo Switch October 15th, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's get into our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Please take a look.
You gotta see these floors of the hotel for yourself. Luigi's Mansion 3 takes place in a haunted hotel, where every floor has a distinct theme unlike any other. Case in point, Tomb Suites. I mean, a pyramid
Yeah, it's still
inside
much
a
better
hotel?
style close to the original game, but yeah, it still
Guess we
looks
should
good.
expect
But
some mummies
that's
harsh
like the art
sands.
style of the original game.
and booby traps. As for the other floors, well, there's a disco floor, a pirate-themed restaurant. You get the idea. May not be the usual amenities, but there's a rogues gallery of bosses to check out before you, well, check out. Speaking of amenities, step right up to this all-new attraction, Screen Park. In this party mode, there's a Luigi team and a Gooigi team. With only one Nintendo Switch system, 2 to 8 players can battle it out. See which team can defeat the most ghosts. Collect the most coins by piloting floaties with the Poltergust G00 and break the most targets. Hey, even Luigi needs a break sometimes. Luigi's Mansion 3 opens its doors on October 31st, just in time for Halloween.
Good. Looking to be a much better
Get a
game
load of
than
this new
Dark Moon
free-to-start
was.
Kirby game. The combined forces of Kirby,
Well, that was one
Kirby,
prediction that
Kirby,
came true
and
of
Kirby are in for
one of
some
the
wicked
Game
boss
Explained
fights.
guys.
We're calling it Super Kirby Clash. Take up quests in town, and collectively, you and your team will pick 4 jobs.
Whether
That's
it's
right. Get your
out today or
weapons,
not,
get
no.
your gear,
But that was a
and
prediction.
get ready. Some mighty tough enemies await. There are more than 100 quests, so get a look at your enemy and make sure you have the right jobs for the job. The key to victory is to know your role and work as a team. You can play alone, together on one system, team up via local wireless, or even play online.
Maybe there's an online mode? Oh, crap.
It'll be time to unite with friends and players from around the world and overcome each challenging quest when Super Kirby Clash launches later today. And remember, it's free to start too.
Yeah, they did. Wow. One good. One game explained
This
exactly true.
long-awaited, recently released RPG is getting a remake. After 25 years, fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD remake of the 3rd game in the trilogy, Trials of Mana. From 6 different characters, you'll choose a protagonist and 2 companions. The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow
Man,
through
this
this
looks good.
reimagined
It's
world.
kind of funny that the game we never. It's funny that Charles and Mana, the game we only getting in the West finally this
As each
year,
character advances,
is getting a from
they'll
the
have
ground
the
up remake
opportunity
into
to
a
switch their class, allowing them
into
to learn
a-
stronger special moves and spells. Step
like
into
a
the light.
Now instead of
Show
just
your
being like
dark
a
side when picking
new
your class
graphics
to
over
change
the
your
old
character's
game like
appearance
the
and
Secret
abilities.
one was, it's straight up
Unlike the classic
rebuilt.
version,
You know,
characters have full range of movement, including jumping and
it's
combo
third
attacks for each
person.
member of your party.
You know, it looks so much better rather than that.
Once again,
I guess
the wheels of fate
Final
are beginning to
Fantasy-esque,
turn.
Final Fantasy-esque remake of Secret of Mana.
Find out what's in store for the beloved world of Trials of
This-
Mana on April 24th.
Yeah, so let's look pretty nice. Oh, April 24th. Ooh, that's right before my birthday.
Just what happened to the crew of this doomed ship? The Oberdin vanished at sea in 1803, only to wash up 4 years later in Falmouth, England, with no sign of survivors. The fate of the crew remains unknown.
Choice for
As
graphics.
an insurance investigator for the East India Company, you must board the ship and uncover the mystery of its disappearance and return. Your analysis will rely heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch to turn back time and witness each soul's last moment.
You bastards may take. It's exactly what I give you!
Explore the ship. Observe the situation and record your logical deductions. Without you, the true tale will never be told. What brought the Oberdin to such an end? Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes of the ship and its crew to solve the mystery. Return of the Oberdin
Oh,
arrives
it's
on
interesting. I
Nintendo
don't
Switch in
quite
fall
understand
2019.
why they chose the graphics they did, but with black and white and whatnot.
There's a small town out there with a big
Help.
secret.
Yeah, there you go.
Never leave town.
Boo.
That is the
Not
rule
boo,
agreed
but
upon by the
not saying
people
it's not
of this
good, but
peaceful
it's just-
town, and the castle protecting
That's
it.
getting priority over Pokemon is the issue.
One day, there suddenly appeared a giant monster. To defend the townspeople, one boy named Axe will stand up to face it. And the only weapons he'll need are ideas. But to win one of these battles, you must know when to use them. Strategy is everything if there's any hope to win. During battle, you can move around to garner support from townspeople. Take advantage to gain the advantage. Seize every opportunity to protect your town in this new RPG from Game Freak. And almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox.
Really? Wow.
Little Town Hero will
That
make a
must've been-
stand
that's
on
cool.
Nintendo Switch October 16th.
Sorry if I look down.
You can pre-purchase
fiddling
and
around with
preload the
things.
game later today.
There, physical release?
Fall is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie. And the release date is today.
That's not fall.
After today's Nintendo Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and Kazooie,
Is-
featuring the
at
game's
E3 they
director,
said fall.
Masahiro Sakurai.
Fall is still a couple weeks
As
away.
a special treat, the video will begin immediately following the Nintendo Direct
Yeah.
you're watching right
Someone
now.
forgot when fall was. Fall starts.
To tide yourself over until the release of Banjo and Kazooie, please check it out. But first,
Here we go. I get why they're not ending with this. It's usually they do, but judging by the rumor, though, I can see why they're not ending with it because they knew it's not going to be a big splash for most of the world. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Too bad that was kind of leak too. Yeah, I can see why they're not ending with it because I knew it's not like a big splash because it's. You missed the card. There he is.
Cover!
All I'll say is the final character has to be huge when they announce it. It can't be. It's got to make a huge splash. You know, unlike Terry and Hero, who only made a splash in Japan. It's got to make a big splash worldwide.
So, Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury is joining the battle. That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the Fighter's Pass. Can there really be only one left?
Oh, what's this? What?
We're happy to confirm the development of more
Oh,
DLC
man.
fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Nice.
Outside the 5 fighters included in the Fighter's Pass, we can confirm that other new fighters are in development. The battle isn't over yet.
Nice. Included as part of the. Oh god, that's an even better
So,
deal.
what do you think?
It already is.
Regarding what was announced about additional
Cool.
fighters at the end of that segment,
Wow.
we'll have more to share with you in the future. For now, let's continue with some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
It's about time to wake the Windfish in The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which means the
Oh,
next
this will
big
be great.
adventure on Nintendo Switch is fast approaching.
Don't piss that Nintendo for skipping
You'll
on
meet
the
some
special
strangely
editions of this
endearing
game.
islanders,
At least
face a
skipping on
series of
here in
puzzling
Canada.
tasks, and encounter some oddly familiar faces.
They sold out real quick
Whatever
and
happens,
new my local
help
EV
Link
games.
escape Koholint
Got
Island
one for.
before
I had
its
only had one
mysteries get the
in-store.
best
I
of
only
it.
had one unit for in-store pre-order.
With the all-new chamber
And
dungeon,
online, they probably
you
hadn't
can
had
place
many
chambers
either,
earned
which-
on your adventure to
it's a
arrange
big
your
deal.
own dungeons. Add in plus effects
Stupid.
that alter chambers. And save chamber dungeons to a compatible amiibo figure
I missed
featuring
out on
a
it,
character
but oh
from the
well.
Legend of Zelda series. That way, your friends can play them. Be ready. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening
I had
will
pre-ordered
launch before you know it on September 20th.
Just the regular edition of the
new
game
Link
prior to
amiibo
the
figure will be available that
special edition
same
being
day.
available pre-order. I probably would have got switched over because
You know
The guy
hero's
knows me
might
at,
from Super
EV
Smash
Games,
Bros.
so he's
Ultimate.
pretty good with
Now
that.
join his adventure. Dragon Quest XI S, Echoes of an Elusive Age.
I don't know if I'll
Definitive
pick this
Edition
up, or
is
maybe I
exactly
might.
that. The
They're doing
most
a first
complete
Dragon
version
Quest,
of a
but
sprawling adventure story that allows you to choose
Yeah.
between HD and 2D graphics. Travel to past Dragon Quest worlds and experience new character-focused stories. The
Of course
day the
there'd be
game
a
launches,
bunny outfit for the
free
girls.
downloadable content
At
can
least
be
the
found
one.
in the
Of course there'd
Champions
be.
Pack, including consumable items
just the Japan
and more
thing to do.
equipment that can change the appearance of party members. An RPG giant draws near. Dragon Quest XI S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition journeys onto Nintendo Switch September 27th. Until then, you can prepare for your adventure
I
with
got
the
the
free
demo, but I'm too
on
busy
Nintendo
playing Fire
eShop.
Emblem.
Looking for more Fire Emblem goodness? Then
Nice.
say hello to Tokyo.
Please tell me they took out the censorship.
The worlds of the Fire Emblem series and Atlas games have crossed paths, and the result is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Nice. I
The story takes
didn't
place
pick
in
it up
modern-day
originally,
Tokyo,
so I'm happy.
where creative energy is so abundant it's
Nope,
materialized
censorship's
into
still
something
in.
called
Okay,
Performa,
screw you.
which attracts wicked mirages
still pick it
who
up,
suck it
but-
out of people. You'll
The
face off
censorship's
against this
annoying as
threat
all
as
hell.
up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi and his friends who are trying to make it in the entertainment business. Fire Emblem characters like Chrom and Sita will join you from another dimension. Together, you'll wage deep turn-based battles, blending the combat of the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei series. And, in the Nintendo Switch version,
that it's
there's a
not
new
really
song that wasn't
turn-based.
included in the original.
So Fire
Be sure to
Emblem's not
check out
really a
the other new
turn-based
features,
game.
from the new story elements to the characters joining you in battle for the first time. Hey, is that Tiki?
Why is it always
Tokyo
Kid
Mirage
Tiki they bring in
Sessions
here?
Sharp FE Encore
Well, I mean
releases
adult
on
Tiki,
January
not
17th.
Kid Tiki.
You can pre-purchase the game later today.
1,000-year-old Kid Tiki, whatever. Really
Welcome
cool.
back to where
It's
nothing
just too
is
bad they
what it
didn't take out
seems.
the censorship, but
Boston, 2019.
Well, like they won't have
It all
English
begins
voice
again,
acting, but
when FBI
oh well.
agent Aaliyah Davis
Wait,
opens an
what's this game?
investigation into an old serial killer case. She also opens a door to the unknown, a door that also takes us back to New Orleans. 14 years ago. Here, our story follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York. The journey between past and present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding path. But what lies at the end? Will it be truth or madness? Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing
I
in
played the
Disguise,
first one,
boggles
but-
and beguiles on Nintendo Switch in 2020. And now for a shocker. The original game in the series will launch on Nintendo eShop as Deadly Premonition Origins
cool.
later today.
Come here, what was that on?
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition is finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
I played it, but I don't know if I'll pick it up. I didn't before. Well, okay, it might be on. I might have it on Steam. I doubt it, but I might. Cause I don't think I do. There's a chance because I bought stuff and then years ago and still haven't played. So I probably I'm gonna sell if I did. Got it.
And now for a message from
Ooh,
Bethesda.
oh, it's just gonna be like Doom though.
Hey Nintendo fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone at id Software,
Maybe
I'm
more than
excited
just
to
Doom
announce
Eternal.
something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well,
Doom
this
64,
year is the
okay.
25th anniversary
Damn.
of Doom, one of the most popular first-person
I mean,
shooter
cool,
franchises ever. And to celebrate, we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64. For the first time since its
Looks like they
original
brightened it
release
up.
in
I heard it was
1997,
really dark.
Doom 64 will be officially available on a Nintendo console. Relive your crusade against
No,
the
that's interesting
demons
seeing
in
this.
more
It's
than
kind of
30
was permanent for an
action-packed
N64 game a little bit
or
with
if you're a
the
newcomer,
sprite gun
experience the
there,
retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom
sprite
one of the most
enemies,
popular shooter
but-
franchises in history.
I guess if this came out prior to Gold, and I don't know, it would have been
Doom
accepted.
64 will
Although I
release
don't
on
know.
Nintendo Switch
Oh,
on
cool.
November 22nd this year.
I don't know. I wanted something other than Doom news. Is all.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company.
Alright.
To
What the hell
most
did
of
they
the
make
world,
previously?
Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists, you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to combat the infamous organization Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether you wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons, your playstyle will depend on your choice of mercenary, which can be fully customized. There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins, in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
Where else Hi-Rez made? I
How's
know
it
the
going?
name.
Next, the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We have more information to share that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please
Like
take
it's
a
gonna
look.
be delayed and it's gonna get a graphics overhaul.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield take place in the Galar region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people
Whoa.
throughout your adventure. Today, we'll cover 4 features you can
Pick
look
up the
forward to.
Dynamax and they have loads of time to call all the Pokemon in.
First, customizing your look. Once again, the latest entry in the series lets you pick your
That
outfit.
old sound effect.
This time, it's not just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety, including outerwear and gloves.
You can get a bit of
Plus,
hair
you can
selection.
change your hairstyle. Or put on a little makeup.
Looks like
There's
it's
a lot more
that's
to
a lot
becoming a
better
champion than simply
hairstyle
honing
system
your
than we had in the
battle
last.
You've got to look the part
last two
too,
games.
don't you think?
No more
Second,
saving
Pokemon
before
Camp.
doing the hairstyle.
During your journey through the Galar region, You can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
So you'll actually get to see your hair before you pay.
While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon. And as you get to know them better, they'll also improve in battle. Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other players' camps too. Feel free to bring along one of your Pokemon.
Yay, Gardevoir's
and
in
hang out
this.
with up to 3 other players at the camp.
One of mine.
We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon. Third, curry on rice. Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region, curry on rice. How your curry turns out and what type it is ultimately depends on which berries and other ingredients you use. Not to mention the heart you put into it. There are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks. The goal? To master the art of curry. Huh? What's that Pokemon doing here? And fourth, we'll introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the Galar region. First is Poltegeist. Normally, it makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and restaurants. Its body is made of tea, complete with its own aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost-type Pokemon also has a special ability called Weak Armor. Next, another new Pokemon called Cramorant. This flying and water-type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth. When it uses Surf or Dive during battle, watch as it rises from the water, along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This is Cramorant's exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile. And that's all we have to share with you today. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
15th. Really not going to show the evolutions
Well,
of the
how
starters?
about that? There are still
Is it
2
on
more
Moon?
months until the
Okay,
game
then,
releases.
fine.
Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure in the Galar region. So, it's been about a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online memberships. With Nintendo Switch Online, we're providing
Just
a
know that
variety
we
of
got
games
to
and
remove
fun
the,
features.
The Nintendo splash
And
mark
now,
at the
we're looking to
bottom
add
corner
in
there.
an additional library of games.
Oh well.
It's called
Yay.
Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online. With
But I'd
this,
rather just buy them
you
off
can
the
play a
eShop
variety
and
of
download
classic
them.
Super NES games
still.
on Nintendo Switch.
You need to be online to
There are
access.
some
Well, at the
you
very
may not
least,
expect,
you need to go in. You need to be
like
online
Stunt Race FX,
when you go into the app.
which will be available to play
the NES
on
one,
another
I went
system
into
for the
it,
first time.
And then I disconnected from
You
the
can
internet.
face off or team up
and it
in
didn't
local
kick me
multiplayer
out.
by passing a Joy-Con controller to a friend, or
Because
even
it
play
didn't,
together
at
online.
least not in the game I was on. So there's a chance that
Oh,
the game got loaded
and
up
the
with
rewind
replayable.
function will be available
Maybe.
from launch.
I'll see.
Here are the first games we plan to release.
And that's Stunt Race FX. I know Andre will be happy.
All 20 of the games you see on screen will
Yeah,
launch
interesting.
tomorrow.
I think that's pretty much the leaked roster.
Of course, we will eventually add more
Maybe.
to the lineup.
I can't remember. But
This offer is exclusively available to Nintendo Switch Online members, so
Yeah.
please enjoy them at no additional charge.
yeah, and then the
Oh.
controller.
You noticed this, did you?
Hey, it doesn't slide on.
To recapture the
It's
original
buttoned
feel
up.
of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System
It's
Nintendo
buttoned
Switch
up, it doesn't
Online
slide on
exclusive
like
controller
NES ones
as a
do.
special offer. To charge it, you can use a USB cable,
I'm happy with
just
that.
like the Nintendo Switch
Hey, it's
Pro
got
controller.
ZLZR on it.
This Super
Cool.
NES style controller will be available for purchase exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online
Wait.
members. Visit the Nintendo website for
Wait.
the latest information on its release.
Only one? You have to buy them
Wouldn't
separate?
it be
Oh,
nice
that's
to
kind of
play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I mean, with the Mayflash adapter, I can hook in whatever controller
Sure, you know
I want.
Tetris, but
so.
can you survive this? Nintendo Switch Online members, the large-scale puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status. Can you survive against the best of the best?
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Good luck. We're also adding
mean, I'll
in
never
daily
get that
missions for
sass,
some
but-
added challenges. By clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets and exchange them for a variety of custom themes. Sweet! To showcase your accomplishments, we're tossing in a vast array of
I mean, if it
two-player
means I don't
icons,
need
too.
to get on the game
Beyond that,
when there's a
the
special
second
theme
wave of
going
paid
on.
DLC is here as well. In two-player share battle mode, pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for a two-player game against each other and the CPU, and get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode. The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available tomorrow. A packaged version, including the game, DLC, and a Nintendo Switch Online 12-month individual membership will be available September 6th. Mario and Sonic are ready to kick it old school in Tokyo. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games has become a tradition of its own. This time, there are more than 20 events, including the 100-meter, karate, football, skateboarding, rugby sevens, sport
Why did I
climbing,
say football? Because I also
badminton,
soccer, but
gymnastics,
it's really didn't just say
surfing, and you know what?
soccer for the West.
There's
It's
more
actually it's
where that
weird
came
since this
from.
is the direct for North America. They didn't say soccer,
Check out
but
these 10
you know, whatever.
retro-style events. Each one rocking some sweet 2D-style
I think that
graphics.
actual football isn't that.
They're all new,
North American
all
football
retro,
is not in the
and
Olympics.
very refreshing to play. On top of
So I
that,
guess there's no reason
there
to
are new
since it's not
mini-games,
a worldwide thing.
unlockable characters,
But-
and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 will go for the gold November 5th.
They did not update the logo much.
The next Damon X Machina demo will be here sooner
Oh,
than you
cool.
think. Ahead of the full game's release next week, the free
Next
demo
week? Oh,
version
that's next
Damon
week.
X Machina
Shit.
prologue demo will be available for download later today. In this prologue, you'll man your mech
Yep,
through
guess
the
I'm taking a
beginning of
break
the
from
game.
Fire Emblem to play
And
the demo.
all of your progress can carry over to the full game. If you've never
Cool.
played a mech action game and you're wondering what they're all about, this is the perfect time to take one for a test
I
drive.
think I had more fun than a
A
few
key
people.
feature of this
than a lot of
demo
people
is
when
the
they played the
co-op
original
mode for
demo,
up to
but
4 players. And we're happy to
Maybe I should say
report
more
that it can be
fun,
played
but I
via
still
local
had
wireless.
fun.
So,
until a lot of
gather
people-
your friends and make the bosses feel like the little guys. The full game will also support online play. Be ready by customizing your mech and honing your skills on missions. What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god or a demon? Damon X Machina will be ready for action September 13th. As Star Wars classic
Oh!
so fun, it's back for more.
Nice.
Kyle Katarn,
Oh, I
agent of
love
the
this
New
game so
Republic,
much.
is our only hope to stop a rogue Jedi.
I've only played him
Get
through
your lightsaber
once
at
to
the
the
ready,
end. Still, I
blaster in
loved
hand,
it.
And prepare to wield the full power of the Force.
I mean, the final boss,
Courtesy
the Sonic
of
took
Aspire,
freaking ever to
full
beat.
single-player experience of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2
Nice.
Jedi Outcast is coming to Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
that's so
September
great.
24th.
Oh,
We've got new details on some upcoming
I
games.
think I'm more excited for that now than the new game from EA.
Geralt of Rivia, Mercenary
Oh.
Monster Slayer. Your current contract?
Yeah, on the
tracking
big
down
screen,
a
that's
living
got
weapon
some
known as
issues.
the Child of Prophecy. You'll have a whole world to explore. At
Apparently,
home
scale.
and on the
Apparently,
go.
on the
When The Witcher
Switch
3
screen,
Wild
it
Hunt
looks much
Complete
better,
Edition
but
comes to Nintendo Switch
yeah,
on
it
October
definitely
15th.
on here.
And
Looks good though
all
still, but I
downloadable
could see
content
the.
and story expansions are along for the ride.
Still, I don't care too much.
Become the most feared pirate in the Caribbean in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for
I mean, I
one
hadn't
great
planned to
value.
really play these
All
games,
past
and I didn't
single-player
care for the
DLC
boat part.
and new features like touch control and motion aiming.
But I
coming
just gotta get
exclusively
on,
to
you know,
Nintendo
upgrading my
Switch
boat
in
more
Assassin's
as well.
Creed, The
I mean, I
Rebel
just
Collection.
like the game. They're not,
Battle for Survival.
They're not
and
good
Edge of the
Assassin's
Savage
Creed
Frontier
games.
and the online free-to-play action
or at the
RPG
very least,
Dauntless.
4
Whether you're a
isn't.
veteran looking to
But
take your
Rogue-
Slayer on the go,
Rogue, you're not
or
even an
rookie ready
assassin,
to
you're a
forge your
Templar, but-
legacy, you'll hone your skills,
Well, end
craft
up
and
becoming a
customize
Templar.
hundreds of gear options, and team up with other Slayers to take down boss-sized behemoths.
Yeah, cool, that's cool.
As you can see, the folks at Phoenix Labs are adding loads of new content in anticipation of the game's launch on Nintendo Switch, and there's plenty more on the horizon.
Yeah, pick up Assassin's Creed 3. I still haven't played. I'm
Open
Switch.
your
I still haven't
calendar.
played.
More games are on the way.
It's not when it came out because I was busy playing something else. Also on Wii. And not Wii U. Red. Farming Simulator 20. Nice. Wait, that's the mobile phone version. Oh, yeah. So 20 is the version that came out in phones this year. 19 was the console version. So we're getting smaller. That kind of sucks actually. Our world, that's cool. Pretty awesome actually. 20, it's cool. No Maker 2. Oh, of course. I don't know. I no, I'll probably pick up if I was going to 20. And this is the point. It's the phone game.
How's everything going?
That's how it goes.
Next
like,
up,
Final
Animal
Fantasy
Crossing
19
New
was the
Horizons.
PC console
We
game
revealed
last
many
year.
details about the game back in
If
June.
the odd
so we
numbered
prepared a
years
video
with
covering what
console
was
games,
announced.
even number,
Let's see, shall we?
get the phone mobile ports, which of course were on 3DS and Vita for a time. And they're always, you know, smaller fields and stuff, but maybe it's closer to full-fledged, I don't know. But you can tell it's they didn't do any, you know, they didn't consolize it much. It's still got the mobile phone UI, but I don't know. Anyway, Animal Crossing. Damn you, Nook.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package. A laid-back, relaxing time and a haven of nature awaits. For you and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of deserted island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center.
Now, there's
is
one thing
here
I
to
want from this
support
game.
your
It's a
needs,
small
so
thing,
there's
is the
nothing
ability
to worry
to
about.
do up our hair in our own house.
For
I'm on the
starters,
hairdresser.
We'll provide you with a
But
tent.
when you play the game for a
Please
few
select the
days,
spot
and you,
where you'd like it
pick
set
it up
up.
after a few days, you got bedhead hair.
And there's something
You
else.
can't do
We'd
anything
like to
about
offer
it.
you an original
it's with a
Nook
hairdresser.
Ink Nook phone. It comes pre-installed with
And
a
I don't know about
variety
Wild
of
World.
apps for all your deserted island needs,
Like City Folk,
including
which actually I think
recipes
that
for
might
crafting
have
tools
hairdresser, I don't
and
know.
furniture. Let's start by crafting an
I
axe.
might have had something.
We're going to
I
need
don't know
some
how to-
materials.
In City Folk, you go to the city and hairdresser,
Like
boom, they're
branches.
done right away once people have the game. But in New Leaf, you had to unlock the hairdresser, so
stones.
you're screwed.
Then we'll head to Resident Services
until you
and
do
use
that.
the workbench.
So I want that. So I want to be able to go into my house
Nicely done.
and be able to just want to be able to wake up,
You
go
can
into
use
like a
the
mirror
tools
and
you
just do up
craft to
the
acquire new
do up the hair.
materials, like this. And with those, you can craft
You
more
should be
items.
cutting the tree, cut the tree down and then get the pieces, not hit it to get pieces
Feel
of
free
wood.
to place furniture inside or outside. You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor expresses your
Don't
style.
put that log too
and
close to
you
the
can
fire.
fully enjoy the deserted island life.
Deserted island.
Let's head back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture.
Why a wooden
We
watering
also buy your
can?
unwanted items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our island cleanup plan. In
Bells
addition
for
to
weeds?
the usual in-game
Damn, we should-
currency bells,
Why
you
can't-
can also earn Nook
why
miles
can't we get
through
that in the
Nook
other
mileage
games?
program. You can exchange your miles for special items and recipes. You'll earn miles
Damn,
through a host of activities on the
make a lot of
island,
money
so be
pulling
sure to
weeds.
take advantage of this program.
These at the
There are
start.
many ways to experience the joys of life on a deserted island.
Yeah, skin
Go
colors.
fishing,
Cool.
catch some bugs,
Looks a little weird,
tend to
but
flowers,
you know, it's
and pick them to make a garland. Thanks
Can
to
you imagine
crafting,
build an actual
even
house
weeds
or you
have their
stuck with a
uses.
tent? I'm curious.
A vaulting pole makes it easy to quickly cross a river. A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time. Plant it somewhere else
Okay.
to change things up in that corner of the island. The scenery changes with the time and weather. There will be sunshine, cloudy days, rainfall, and enough wind to shake the trees. Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch too. Sociable types who live together on the same island can play simultaneously, up to 4 players at a time on one system.
Oh, one
We
system.
hope you enjoy living together and working together in the
Can
same
you use
space.
multiples so you don't?
With a local wireless or internet connection, you
Cool.
can travel to another player's island for a total of 8 players in one
Default.
visit.
Uh,
The
guys,
whole scene
uh,
feels meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory? How's Deserted Island life looking? What we've shown you here today is truly just the beginning. There's so much more waiting to be
Still
discovered. So many activities, animals
Yeah,
to
there's
encounter,
houses.
and more calling to you from the island. We can't wait for you to experience the Nook
Yeah, the
Inc.
path is
Deserted
pretty
Island Getaway Package.
I'm assuming that means you can decide whether, the residents build their houses, because otherwise they'd be all over the place in these paths with nothing.
So,
showing.
how did it
Oh,
look?
these long, empty paths.
There's still a bit more time
So-
until the game launches, so please stay tuned.
Yeah, that's a 2020 game. You guys
All
lied.
right, the next game will be our last announcement of the day.
Aw.
Please give it a look.
But what is it? Oh, of course, this is Gleaming Blade Chronicles 1. I think that's 1. Yep, it's called Plain. Though, this looks more like a.
Do you wish to change it?
Why don't we play a decent amount?
The
No,
future.
Stop. Got it on 3DS. Started it, and that was it. So I'll probably buy it and switch here, and we'll see what happens. It looks like the characters have a bit of the way their character designs are now. It looks a little more like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, from what I could see. Nothing wrong with that, mind you. Another 2020.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. The game is planned for release in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Not too bad of a direct, actually. I mean, 2 things were leaked, but that. But other than that, being the leaks being Terry, well, not specifically Terry, but an SNK character, which everyone Terry or Mai, but Mai's outfit design doesn't really work for Smash. So Terry and honestly, we all know for what region, what the hell they say. What was it, like South America or something, like where SNK is really big? So it's like kind of like, you got Hero for Japan, Banjo-Kazooie for the West in general, I think, for the most part. And then you got Terry for SNK, and SNK for like South America. It's kind of what they've been doing these last 3. And then, so I guess the last one's not the last one, but other than that. So I'll see you next time. Hopefully my next video will be part update, part talking about some of the run games that I picked up in the past. So see you next time.